Death Valley Clemson Memorial Stadium. It's week 11 of this college football season, and our coverage on EA Sports continues. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will go on the attack first. And you'll remember the last time these two clashed, it wound up being a tight one right to the finish.
And you know it's always going to be emotional, David. There's so much trash talking in rivalry games like this. These two teams, these two fan bases absolutely hate each other, and they let each other know about it all game long, even before the game.
And that's what makes it so much fun to cover. Who can manage their emotion, not get those dumb penalties, like be really locked in, dialed in, not let all the outside noise affect their play.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Right side, it's Harris. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
Hey, a lot of coaches talk about, let's set the tone early. Let's come out and assert our style. I like it. Let's just come out and fling it and make a big play and make this defense know we're ready to get this thing rolling.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man down the middle. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Grab behind the line. It's Hosley. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Max got it on the screen. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Chris Denson led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. On the move. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Pushes ahead. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Using his feet. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Out wide right, it's Wesco. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Tigers have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Clemson! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard.
But, and he's got room. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive. I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. They're all over him. Finds a man in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
Really nice timing, and that's a very accurate throw by the quarterback. There was not a big window. He's throwing the in-breaking route. It's coming from his left, and he's got to fit that football into a really tight space where his guy can make the catch. Very confident throw that time by the QB.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. On play action. He unleashes a long one. Snatches it on the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. On the run, it's Hosley. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs. Like
touchdown, Georgia Tech. Great job by the back on the option.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Buying a little time to his left. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Keeping his eyes downfield. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Right side, it's Burrows. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Flush to the left. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short.
Well, that's 2 very good decisions on that play by the quarterback, right? Number 1, not to hand it off. That was the right look to throw into. And the second good decision was his guy was covered, so don't throw it. just take off and get what you can get. You got to like the decision-making this guy is showing right now in this game.
Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Out wide right, it's Wesco. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Now on the move. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll take it himself. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Tigers! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So the 16-play drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The returner will field it and bring it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. From the gun, the running back has it. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call.
Gonna let it fly. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Dropping back, it's Denson. Makes to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Making the adjustment. Gets the back moving. Selling the fake. Escapes the pressure to his right. Unleashes one. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy.
Hits the afterburners. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Clemson calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He rifles one deep down the right side. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Splits the uprights. Good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the number 20 team, the UCLA Bruins.
The Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Hey guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. He wanted to remind his team that they have been in moments like this before. They lost last time these two teams played, and they want to build on that experience and make a different outcome this time around. He told them we have got to be focused and meet the moment, have even more energy because this rivalry game is what energy is all about. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Finds a tight end. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
Throws to the tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive, trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Breaks into the open. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Denson. Rush right in his face. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to...
Touchdown, Clemson! And they take it in for 6 more points.
They've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Down here on the Yellow Jackets sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point.
It's a seam wide open. Brought down after the huge gain gets this offense set up at the 27. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Right back to the well. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Rushes on. Lets it fly deep downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Defense all over him.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hosley. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Number 33 set to kick off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's got it on the right. Taken down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Got him downfield.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Drops back. It's Denson. Quickly to the tight end. Still running at the 40. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Clemson set up with another first down. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Left side is Westbrook. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Right side, it's Moore. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They need a huge play on third and long. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. After that last play, there is a Clemson Tiger slow to get up. That's the big sophomore tight end who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on him. Last play of this quarter, and it will be second and goal. They want to run this quarterback. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going for the jugular and the touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Going to the running game. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Out wide right, it's May. Could not make his way to the corner.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Looking for the marker. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Brought down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire to be candid. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Got his man. Makes the tackle.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Look out! Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Unloads it downfield. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Going for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. The 40, at the 30, past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And the returner is stopped. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Wide receiver going in motion. Sells to fake. Throws to the back. Right side, it's Hosley. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Leaves it in his belly. There he goes. Got the first down. He's at the 30. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Out wide right, it's May. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. 2nd and long here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the corner. Maybe some room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the 4th quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game, it looks like.
The handoff, keep working on that clock.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. Sets his feet. It's Denson. On the run, fires downfield. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Caught over the middle. It's Hosley. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Right side, it's May. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Under pressure. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties.